Hey there, fellow pre-war inhabitants. I want to talk about the Pip-Boy. Can we talk about the Pip-Boy? I've been dying to talk about the Pip-Boy. So I've been wearing leather bracelets since like '05 or '06. Oh man, that's almost 20 years. So nowadays I'm wearing this hunk of plastic. It is it's Haruko's gauntlet thing from Fooly Cooly. I don't know if you can see there used to be the chain link thing right there. It broke off a couple times and I got tired of repairing it. I think the last time I took it off was July 2023, showing some coworkers. So that's 11 months of having this thing on the whole time. When that Pip-Boy comes out, it'll be nice. I can take it on and off. You know, it's got a clasp. As I'm about to put on the screen here, you can see some of these. It's got a nice memory foam interior. It looks like it's made out of cloth or leather like, but it's definitely a memory foam, they say. If you'll compare the two, you'll notice that Fallout 4 one is just like polyurethane foam. I had the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy, and as you'll notice, I'm not wearing it because it's too large and also not here. Speaking of which, hang on. This is my Fallout 4 Pip-Boy case, the one I got day one, and it doesn't have a Pip-Boy in there. It keeps other things stored, like video games, my Switch stuff, you know, the Breath of the Wild amiibo cards. So anyways, yeah, it's a nicer case than it was a Pip-Boy, and that was a big disappointment. Yeah, because I had the Pip-Boy for about 1 year, and ended up trading it. So, anyways, the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy was like a McDonald's toy. This one actually has a nice cuff interior. It'll be nice and comfy. It's actually made out of metal, die-cast metal on that front clasp. And I'm not sure how many pieces there are that are metal individually, but the front clasp is metal. The back clasp, they say, is ABS plastic. I imagine it's going to be something a little like that, but probably less durable, because to be honest, I think this is just a PVC pipe. I don't think we're going to be that lucky on the Pip-Boy. Also because that USB-C charger, the cable, it's going to be great. It's awesome to have USB-C to charge it. But setting it down on things, this used to be painted silver. It's now gray from wear and tear. So if you're wanting to use this Pip-Boy as a daily, it might not be actually feasible just due to that cable and the quality of the plastic. There's no telling how many impacts it can take before it actually cracks that housing. If it was all metal, that'd be a different idea, a different story. But they said that they couldn't do it all out of metal. It became just too heavy. I imagine a little bit more costly as well. So it's great that we're getting this thing for the price that we are. $200, all metal, actual Pip-Boy. Let's talk about the previous Pip-Boy we had. The one company, yeah, they did the Fallout 76 one. They it was like plastic and cloth foam stuff all around it. But it wasn't a whole Pip-Boy, you know, you had to get a couple different upgrade modules like the FM radio, but didn't actually have a software interface for that FM radio on your Pip-Boy. And this one does. That previous Pip-Boy was being sold for $80 as a kit with none of the upgrades. I don't know how much the upgrades are being sold for, but let me tell you, they're retailing for a lot more than they are now. They are retailing a lot more than they were in the past. It's a great investment opportunity, but that's not why I'm getting this. If I wanted an investment opportunity, I would have hung on to that Fallout 4 Pip-Boy and just sold the whole kit. No. I need a Pip-Boy, guys. That's basically everything with the outside. Let's talk about the inside software stuff. I'm coming here, and I see on the main front page thing on the Bethesda website, it shows that image of it on its stand, which is a great stand. We'll get to that very last, kinda. At the top, you'll notice it says stat, inventory, data, map, and radio. Obviously, radio is going to be pretty self-apparent what it does. Got the FM tuner built into it now. The map? Where's it going to be? Is it just going to be the TV show location map, and it's just like very minimalistic in any kind of detail? We don't know. Somebody knows because the Xbox showcase just happened 2 days ago. Basically, I think on the June 10th. And some people got a first hands-on experience with that, which, if I can, you notice it says flashlight. That's awesome. It has a flashlight thing, and he's clicked it. And you can see it in a couple other images and videos, like it's got a little flashlight, but it doesn't actually have an LED incandescent bulb, or it has no bulbs of any kind to make it actual flashlight like. And that being there's regulations and stuff, it would up the production cost a little bit, but the main thing is it would severely delay production just because of regulations and bureaucracies, FCC stuff. But what I'm curious about is what is it? We got most of this information here from Jeremy Warner from Your Geek Fix. Props to him. He's getting like all the hands-on experience with this directly from the creator, Chris Bernardo from the One Company. So Jeremy here, he was able to do a whole hands-on experience with it, answer some questions in the comments. They can't do the flashlight regulations. The Connect thing, I wanted to put it here. Now, if you'll notice the Connect thing, it says Connect. He says that it doesn't actually have a USB connection. You can't do anything to it. So, and other people were talking about how it may or may not be hackable. What I'm curious about, that Connect, in the Star Trek tricorder hands-on experience, hands-on preview he had that with, of course, again, with the One Company, they're making a tricorder. He was playing with all the settings and recording that, and one of them said USB update. So it has some kind of, at the very least, the tricorder has some kind of for sure USB firmware interface with the computer. If we're lucky, the Pip-Boy will too. I don't see them making this and then using that USB-C charger exclusively to plug in to charge that lithium battery. That doesn't seem feasible. They're probably going to make and program all of it from that USB port. As for the Geiger counter, the physical Geiger counter on there, it's not a real Geiger counter. It's one of those weighted things. So as you move a little, it's going to flow and bounce. So it's going to look like it's moving in a general sense. But the backlit behind it, green, fully charged battery, yellow, halfway-ish, red, like 25%, you need to charge it. And that's pretty cool that they were able to add that. We do know they're going to make all the buttons and knobs work. On the FM there, that's going to be an actual FM tuner. When you're over at the radio thing, maybe it'll change it when you're not on the radio thing. If you just have it turned on and you adjust it. The volume button is just down there to the bottom left of it. That's your little volume. In the top left of the screen, I don't know which way it is for here, but anyways, the top left of the Pip-Boy got this angled knob. Nobody knows what it does. What we do know, that's a button. It does the alarm clock and the clock functions. So that's pretty cool. We do know, yes, it has the clock, an alarm clock function. The alarm clock noise is just, sirens, air raid sirens, and apparently nuclear bombs going off. Let's talk about this stand real quick. Yep, that's it. It just fits into where the charging port USB-C accessory plugs into, and that's it. It's very slim. It's also Vault-Tec laser engraved etched. That's super nice. And obviously, you can just hook that the charging port right back into the back there, and it's integrated. It's all one little thing. It actually turns it into like a little desktop lamp alarm clock thing. So you can just leave that plugged in all the time. Set your alarm clock, leave the screen on. They say there's going to be an option to turn that screen dimness like all the way down or even to 0. So you can just have it as an actual alarm clock in your room at night and not keep you awake at night. So that's pretty great. I think that's a lot of the features and the product quality stuff. It looks amazing. Software-wise, hardware-wise also, we're kind of missing the flashlight, but everything's kind of it's there. It's all adding up, except for a Geiger counter. Don't see them putting that in. Can't wait to see who mods this to put an actual Geiger count and make it functional. There's going to be people that do that. There's going to be people, obviously, that use the software to try and hack it. If it's not plugged into the battery, asterisk on that. You know how it is. As for when? Got 6 months to go for the first batch of shipments. That's if you ordered it before April 17th. I had my order in 1 week after April 17th. I was under the presumption I'd also be getting this in November. I'm not sure if it was like this the whole time, but in my perception, they updated the website. If you order after April 17th, you're going to get your shipment in February of 2025. So I'm sorry if this is the first you've heard of it. You can still get it on their website. They even offer a payment in 4 plan through Klarna. You can just do $50 every 2 weeks, basically. Boom, that's paid off. They take PayPal. You can use your own debit, credit card, whatever you got to do. But it's affordable, and it's not going to be affordable after it's sold. Because there's people on eBay selling their pre-orders already for like $500+, and you can still get your pre-order for $200. So don't get scalped. Don't go to eBay looking for a Pip-Boy and buy one of these metal ones. Go to the website, support the wand company. Every dollar really helps them out. Sign up for the email list if you're a Trekkie fan. They don't have pre-orders out yet for the tricorder, but they have email lists. They'll let you know whenever you can get your pre-order in. I don't see these shipping until well after the Pip-Boy is done, so I'm thinking that the tricorder could start shipping in November 2025. That's mathematically, chronologically working out production-wise, I guess. But I don't know anything about that. I'm just pretending to be a YouTuber. So, here I am talking about Pip-Boys. I do have my pre-order in, as I mentioned. I'll get it in February 2025. When that happens, I'll be doing a whole unboxing video. Gonna take measurements, weight measurements, almost more importantly, so you can see exactly how big this thing is. None of this is listed on their website. I want to know how much it weighs. I want to compare it to this. I'm gonna take this off for that video. So if you want to see this, me without a bracelet, that's the only way it's probably ever gonna happen. Asterisk. There's an asterisk on that because I'm getting the Pip-Boy. And obviously, I'm not gonna shower with this Pip-Boy on. I wanna do a perma swap out, No, but seriously, thank you, the Wand Company. Thank you, Your Geek Fix. What were your guys' names? Chris and Jeremy, of both respectively, and of course, Adam Savage. He has his tested channel. You get a full hands-on experience with the Pip-Boy at that state of the production. As Chris and Jeremy mentioned, it's not fully fleshed out anytime we see it until it's shipped. So it's constantly developing. Constantly. Thank you so much for being here. I can stop talking about this to my coworkers now. I'm sure they appreciate you listening to me talk about it, so I can talk about a little less to them every shift. And yeah, get your pre-order in. You don't want to miss out. Like, you really don't want to miss out on this, guys. I just don't know what else to say. YouTube barely pays me. If you like this and you want to see more, I got a coffee, and you can donate there. You can get digital downloads and stuff there. I also obviously stream this on Twitch sometimes. Not just this, also games. Sometimes I use a camera and a mic, sometimes I don't. So sometimes it's just B-roll footage I'm collecting. Yeah. So thanks for subscribing. Maybe not. Thanks for watching the video. You guys are great.